Hello and welcome to the Fleet Complete Big Road training video. Today we'll be discussing the Fleet Complete Big Road application and we'll cover the driver mobile application. By the end of this video, you'll be able to discuss the Big Road mobile app and worker view. Let's take a look at the mobile worker view and their interaction in the Big Road mobile application. To download the Big Road mobile application, search for Big Road in the Apple iTunes Store or the Google Play Store and tap Get or Install. Mobile workers are required to log into the Big Road mobile application with their email address and the temporary password that was sent to their email by the desktop application. To log into the mobile application, on the login screen, in the email field, type your email address. In the password field, type your password information, and then tap Sign In. Please note on subsequent login attempts, and if you can't remember your password, you can tap Forgot Your Password. Once logged into the mobile app, the Pick a Truck screen will display. The truck the driver was last connected to will always appear at the top of the list. Drivers can search for an existing truck by using the Find or Add Truck field. If the truck is existing, matches will begin to appear based on the characters typed in. If a driver will not be needing a vehicle for their work, they can also select Unknown or No Truck. If a dash link for this vehicle has been connected at least once, the Fleet Complete tracking device and Big Road dash link will connect via Bluetooth automatically once the ignition is turned on. To connect to a truck, tap the truck description you'd like to connect to from the list, or search for a truck using a minimum of one character in the Find or Add Truck field. If a selected vehicle is not yet connected to a dash link device, this will need to be done prior to the driver getting in and driving away. There will be an orange band across the top of the home screen advising the driver to connect to a dash link. The dash link will automatically record the asset's daily log events and odometer readings. The phone or tablet the driver is using will need to have Bluetooth enabled and be logged in to the Big Road mobile app prior to starting the connection process. Connecting to a dash link can be done from the home screen. If the dash link is already connected, the dash link symbol on the home screen will appear in solid white. The driver can start driving right away. Once the Bluetooth connection has been established for the first time, the phone or tablet and dash link should find each other on their own as long as the truck ignition is on, the mobile device has Bluetooth on, and the Big Road app is open. If for any reason a connection to a dash link device cannot be found, a message will appear with some troubleshooting tips and the opportunity to search again or cancel. To connect to a dash link device, tap the dash link device symbol with the orange eye in the upper right corner of the home screen, and then tap Connect Dash Link. Once the driver is signed in and connected to a vehicle, they will be directed to the home screen. In the upper left corner of the home screen is the name of the driver, the vehicle they are connected to, and the fleet that they are registered under. In the upper right corner is the dash link symbol. If the selected vehicle has a successful dash link connection, the symbol will be solid white. Should there be no connection to a dash link device, there will be an orange eye symbol and an orange band across the top of the screen reminding the driver to connect to the dash link device. To the right of the dash link symbol is the three-dot ellipses button, which gives access to Settings, Switch Truck, and Sign Out. Below this is the Duty Status wheel. To the right are options for daily logs, messages, and the recorded odometer reading based either on the dash link device or a manual entry. Further below are the hot buttons for telephone, Google Maps, calculator, and clock. Lastly is the map view with the driver's current position based on GPS. The driver's duty status can be changed by tapping the duty status wheel. The options presented are off-duty, sleeper, driving, with remaining available drive time for the shift, on duty, with remaining available on-duty time for the shift, begin personal use, if applicable based on the driver's profile settings, start a yard move, if connected to a dash link device and if applicable based on the driver's profile settings, and duty status with a note. Once selected, the pop-up window disappears and the driver's status is changed automatically and displays the amount of time remaining for that status. The green color surrounding the duty status wheel will also recede as time runs down. Once there is 29 minutes remaining, the status wheel will be highlighted in red to warn the driver that changing their duty status will be required so as not to go into violation. If the mobile device's GPS settings are turned on, the location field in the daily log will be auto-populated. If the device is DashLink connected, the starting odometer will also be auto-populated. To change a duty status, tap the duty status wheel and select the required duty status. As a good start of day practice, once in on-duty status, drivers should complete a driver vehicle inspection report, or DVIR, prior to putting themselves into driving status. To complete a DVIR, tap Daily Logs, tap View Logs, and then select the daily log for which you'd like to add an inspection. Scroll to the bottom of the log and tap New Inspection. Confirm the carrier and inspector names, select a truck to inspect, or select Other Truck or Other Trailer to select an alternate unit to inspect. Specify the time of the inspection, confirm the odometer reading at the time of inspection, and confirm the location of inspection. If not connected to the DashLink, the location will not auto-populate and this must be entered manually. If any defects are found during the inspection, check the box for Found Defects. Enter remarks related to the defects found, and if no defects are found, leave the checkbox blank, and then tap Save. Once a DVIR has been completed, the driver can choose to sign it right away, or they can wait until the end of the day and sign the daily log and DVIR all at once. To sign a DVIR, tap Sign Inspection Report at the bottom of the daily log. If no signature has been saved in the driver's settings, they will need to create one by tapping Create Signature and using their fingertip or a stylus pen. Tap Sign Inspection to declare that all information submitted is correct. Drivers can put themselves into driving duty status by simply starting to drive the vehicle. The app will detect movement and automatically switch the driver into driving duty status. The duty status wheel will then begin counting down for available drive time. If the app no longer detects movement after 5 consecutive minutes, the app will put the driver back into on-duty status. Again, to switch to driving status, simply start driving the vehicle. Depending on the rule under which the driver is operating, they will be required to take a 30-minute break within the first 8 hours of their shift. It is important that the driver take all 30 minutes and not less, as this will put them into violation unless they do take the rest of the break time before the first 8 hours of their shift is over. When a driver is taking a break, the duty status wheel will count down 30 minutes automatically. At 0, the driver can return to on-duty or driving status without going into violation. You do not have to be connected to DashLink to go on break, though if you use DashLink, you will always want to stay connected, of course. You do not need to be in on-duty status first before going to off-duty. The truck must be stopped. So if driving, the driver will not be able to change their status at all. To take a break, tap the duty status wheel and select Off Duty. Confirm the location as indicated by the DashLink or enter it manually if not auto-populated, and then tap Save. To access Yard Move, it must be enabled for your fleet and you must be connected to DashLink. Once you've started a yard move, the vehicle can be driven up to 5 miles or 8 kilometers, which the app will count down for you. You can perform multiple yard moves within a work shift, however, you must wait a total of 5 minutes between each instance. Yard move will keep you in whichever duty status you were in before you started the yard move. For example, if you were on duty when you performed your yard move, that time will be logged as on duty in your daily log. Yard move does not receive its own line on the daily log graph. If you exceed 5 miles or 8 kilometers, the DashLink will put you into on-duty driving status and count all distance driven as drive time, not just the extra distance beyond the first 5 miles or 8 kilometers. To use Yard Move, tap the duty status wheel and select Start a yard move. Drive a maximum of 5 miles or 8 kilometers, and when finished, stop the vehicle and tap Yard Move Complete. Should a DOT inspector request a driver's logs, they are required to view them directly on screen from the mobile device when using an AOBRD, and do not have the right to request a printed or paper copy of the log instead. Prior to handing the mobile device over to the inspector, make sure the inspector has been given the information card with important details about how to use the mobile app and how to view the necessary log and DVIR information. Inspectors will have the ability to view 7 or 14 days of logs, plus the current day, depending on the rule the driver is operating under. To complete a DOT inspection, tap Daily Logs from the home screen. Tap Inspect Logs at the bottom left of the screen, and select the number of days the inspector will need to view. Tap Inspect Logs, select View on Screen, and tap Inspect Logs again. Hand the mobile device to the inspector for them to tap Continue. The inspector will use the left and right arrows to view the available logs. When done, the inspector will hand the mobile device back to the driver. Tap the back button on the mobile device itself and tap Done to complete the inspection. There will come a time when a driver will need to edit a log to correct a warning or violation. This can be done directly from within the mobile app and should be completed prior to the driver ending their shift and logging out. Log violations and warnings are identified with a yellow triangle icon with a white exclamation mark hovering over the Daily Logs button. To edit a daily log, tap Daily Logs from the home screen. Tap Warnings at the bottom to view the log containing violations. Select the daily log for which you'd like to make edits. You'll scroll through the log to locate the yellow triangle where the violation has been marked. Tap the yellow triangle and correct the violation. Tap the back button on the mobile device to return to the list of logs with violations, and repeat all steps until all logs have been edited and amended. If activated on their profile, resources will have the ability to send messages to other drivers within their fleet and/or to dispatchers. Sent and received messages are stored within the Big Road Admin console and cannot be deleted. Drivers can also not read or respond to messages while the vehicle is in motion. To send a message from the home screen, tap Messages. To begin a new message, tap New Chat. Select a contact from the list to send a message to and enter the message in the message field. Then tap Send. Drivers are also able to receive messages from other drivers and dispatchers as well as reply to them. Newly received and unread messages will display with an orange circle with a white exclamation point on the home screen at the top of the Messages button. To receive and reply to a message, from the home screen, tap Messages. New messages will be highlighted with an orange dot to the left of the message. Tap the new message to review and enter a reply in the message field. Then tap Send. Drivers also have the option to check in at a location and send an email to a recipient containing their current location. The mobile device the driver is using must have an email account activated in order to use this feature. This will be handy for those drivers who would like to provide dispatchers or customers with an update as to their current location and progress. To check in, from the home screen, tap Messages. Tap Check In and enter any notes in the Notes field. Tap Add Email and select the recipient from the device's contact list, or tap Add New to enter a new address if they do not exist in the list. Drivers also have the option to upload documents either by taking a photo using the mobile device or choosing an existing photo from the mobile device's gallery. To upload documents, from the home screen, tap Messages. Then tap Documents. Select an image from the gallery or tap Camera and use the mobile device's camera to take a picture of the document. Enter notes about the type or nature of the document being sent and tap Add Email. You'll then be required to select the recipient from the device's contact list. Again, there must be an email account active on the driver's mobile device. Or tap Add New to enter a new address if they do not exist in the list. To also send a copy to the dispatcher, tap Send to Dispatch. Drivers have the opportunity to change and manage certain settings via the mobile app as well. To access mobile app settings from the home screen, tap the three-dot ellipses button, then tap Settings. Automatic duty status will automatically adjust the driver's duty status should they be in on-duty or driving status. Depending on the movement of the asset, the app will determine whether or not the driver is in motion or simply on duty and not driving. This checkbox is activated by default. You can tap the checkbox to either activate or deactivate this feature. Within the section of My Profile, the driver can edit their name as it appears in the mobile app, on their daily logs, and on their vehicle inspection reports. They can also alter their email address, change their password to access the mobile app, and enter a phone number if desired. Cycle represents the rule to which the driver has been assigned. This rule may have been assigned by default via the Big Road admin console. However, the driver has the option to change this by tapping Rules and selecting a new rule to operate under. This section also displays the driver's home time zone, which can also be changed by tapping Change to the right of the time zone field. The driver can also enter and save a signature using a stylus pen or fingertip for when completing vehicle inspection reports and signing their daily logs. The signature can be erased and stored an infinite number of times by tapping Change Signature. Tap Done once any changes have been made in order to save the amendments. Share Big Road allows the driver to text a friend, email a friend if the driver has an active email account on the mobile device, tweet about Big Road if the driver has a Twitter account, and like Big Road on Facebook if the driver has a Facebook account. Rate Big Road allows the driver to access the mobile app information from the Google Play or Apple iTunes Store to rate the app on a 5-star scale and write a review if desired. DashLink allows the driver to view and/or repair a DashLink connection. Driving Lockout Screen allows the driver to decide which screen is displayed when driving. The driver has a choice between the main dashboard, which is the home screen, or Hours of Service. The main dashboard will be selected and displayed by default. Data Collection is a checkbox for a feature selected by default, and it allows this mobile app to collect both application and contact data for sending emails. Deactivating this checkbox stops the mobile app from collecting this information. FAQ provides the driver with a list of frequently asked questions. Support and Feedback allows the driver to directly send Big Road an email if support is required. About Big Road provides version and copyright information, as well as the ability to request support and send feedback. Big Road website opens a direct link to the Big Road website where the driver can access a copy of the driver information card and their training videos. Legal opens the Big Road end user license agreement, and Privacy accesses the Big Road privacy policy. Drivers may need to operate more than one vehicle throughout their shift. They are able to slip seats and connect to multiple vehicles via the Big Road mobile app using the Switch Truck feature. To switch trucks, from the home screen, tap the three-dot ellipses button and then tap Switch Truck. Select the new truck from the list or search using the Find or Add Truck field. When a driver has completed their work shift, they can then log out of the mobile app. Drivers should complete all necessary vehicle inspection reports, put themselves into off-duty status, and sign their daily log prior to logging out of the mobile app. To sign out, from the home screen, tap the three-dot ellipses button and tap Sign Out. We've covered the following list of topics in this video. We discussed the Big Road mobile app and Worker View. If you feel that you need additional training regarding Big Road, you can request a one-on-one training session via our loyalty and retention team. They can be reached using this contact information here. In addition, you also have training videos provided by Big Road covering what we discussed. This will conclude our training video on the Fleet Complete Big Road Driver mobile app.